everybody, welcome back. YouTube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install. Today it is the Crew Motorfest by Ubisoft Originals, and we are getting the free download trial. So if you search up the Crew Motorfest in the PlayStation Store and then go into the title, you'll see that it is available as a free trial to download. The other interesting thing I guess I'll point out here is obviously there I had to search for the Crew, but if you were in the PlayStation Plus section as I was and went into the benefits and game trials section, wherever it is, game trials, exclusive packs, somewhere here there's a, collections, is it? And then, down here somewhere there's the trials. Trials? Where's trial? Award-winning games, favorites, top 10, indies, genres, Ubi's classics, last chance. Somewhere, I swear, in here it says it's the free trials. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was in the PlayStation Store. Somewhere along here there was the free trials. There's a tile missing in the middle there. That's weird in itself. All PS5 games? I can't find it now. I was somewhere earlier and it had game trials. My point was the Crew Motorfest is available as a free trial, but if you can find the section of the PlayStation Store or PlayStation Stuff store with everything listed, the alleged all game trials, the Crew Motorfest doesn't appear in that list. But if you manually search for the Crew Motorfest and jump in, there is a free trial available, which is 38.254 gigabytes to download, and that's exactly what we're doing here today. We'll download it, we'll install it, we'll open the main menu, we'll jump on into the settings, see if there's any changes we'd recommend making, and then, as we always do here on the Let's Install series, we'll bounce back out to the PS5 dashboard, we'll pull up the particulars, I'll give you the current version number and the full and complete install size, as it will differ from the 38.254 gig you see listed on screen there. For the download, there's some compression that takes place. Once it's uncompressed, it'll be a little bit bigger, and we'll cover all of that at the end of the video, obviously once the download and install is complete. While I've got your attention, please let me draw it to the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's our video games podcast here on Geek Aloud. I highly encourage you to check one out because it contains our gameplay footage and our hands-on impressions of what we've been playing. And when I say ours, of course, I mean myself, Bully, and Unky Dunky. All three of us in the Gaming Enforcement Agency. Please go check one of those out. But for now, let's install the Crew Motorfest right here. YouTube.com/Geek Aloud. Whoa. All kinds of chaos here. All right, installed the Crew Motorfest. Let's boot it on up now. Check out that main menu. See what settings are available if this microphone will behave. Yes. Start your engine. Vroom. Check out the error at the top there. Version number 2 dot something something. No, 2907629. Open parentheses, question mark, dash question mark, close parentheses, uppercase, no. Got no idea. I guess that's client version and server version numbers, maybe? Not sure. Let's go through this now. Language, English, yes. Audio, leave it at 100. Headphones is perfect for me. Set it up for yours, though. Controller audio. I always recommend turning that on. Streamer mode. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on just so we're not impacted for the rest of this install. But I would suggest leaving that off unless you are streaming. Subtitles, turn them off. That's it for that. Hold X to continue. Graphics mode, performance. Resolution or performance, I'll leave it on performance for 60 frames a second. Yes, please. Dynamic range, sure. SRBG. Now, don't go by my HDR or brightness and contrast settings or gamma. Take the time to set up for your environment. I'll leave it as default for now, but definitely worth setting up. Colorblind mode, I don't need it, but if you're interested in it, that is also available there. Difficulty. I'll just go with intermediate. Why not? Middle one. That should be the best. There's the new game option. And excellent. You can see a trial clock there is actually 5 hours trial. I didn't know whether I thought it was 2 maybe or 10, but I'm surprised by the fact that it's 5. But we'll go with it. We'll just double check the options, see if there's anything we missed. Game settings, display metric, absolutely. We can leave all this on, I reckon. Player names, yeah, well, that's fine. Notifications. Photo ops, I'm going to go ahead and turn those off. Matchmaking is on and automatic, that's fine. Difficulty, intermediate, event difficulty. Oh, look at this. You can go in and tweak that, though. Braking, steering, rewind on, nitro. Rewind on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Forza Motorsport were the first to introduce a rewind feature in a racing game. Shout out to those guys, because that was about 15 years ago at this point. Cockpit view off, ABS on, sport, all the standard assists you would expect there. Subtitles off. Colorblind mode, as we've covered already. Camera shake on, I'll leave it on, but if you're susceptible to motion sickness, turn camera shake off. HUD, high contrast, I'll leave it off. Text size medium is fine. Racing line contrast, low, yes, that's fine as well. All right, hearing accessibility, subtitles off. Independent breakdown there of all your things. We'll leave that on. Controller audio on, that's all fine. Vibration, 70%. I might take it for a walk to 100. I like a good bit of vibration. Converts, holds to presses. I'm going to leave those off. If you've got old man hand issues, you might want to turn those on. And adaptive triggers on. We'll leave it at full. Truth be told, when I'm playing a racing game, I will break out the steering wheel and get that happening, but not for this install video. That's it for the accessibilities. Performance, we've already covered. All that stuff's the same. We've covered all those already. Controls, do we get a proper map? Proper map. There we go. There's a proper map. Excellent. Aeroplanes and boats. Well, there you go. I thought it was limited to just driving, but we also have aeroplanes and boats. That is, I'm quite impressed. I didn't know we were in for aeroplanes and boats, but we'll go with that. You can go through and tweak all that stuff, but I'm not going to recommend any changes there. And Ubisoft Connect. Okay, that is officially all the settings. We've got 4 hours and 56 minutes left of our trial. And as I recommend for every trial, hit the options button right there and then close the game. Now, I'm not saying that this particular title does it, but I certainly have had in the past where the trials, even if you sort of just put the console into rest mode, if you leave it as the active game in rest mode, in some instances, your trial clock continues to count. So it's always best to fully close any trials you got when you're done with them. Even if you're going to put the console into rest mode, I'd still close the app entirely. But What I can tell you currently, the Crew Motorfest on PS5 is version 1.006.000, and that is a full and complete install size of 38.30 gigabytes. Thank you very much for watching, and let's install right here, youtube.com/Geek Aloud, also home of the Gaming Enforcement Agency. Please check out our video games podcast. What else can you do with the channel? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's something. Oh! Old Uncle Donkey. Donkey.